Alright, so here's a little tip for you guys. It has to do with the extend selection tool here in Dorico. I do have a Bluetooth mouse and keyboard hooked up. I'm not going to bother showing you guys. You'll hear it. On a desktop, if I wanted to select these last two measures, I could click the first note, I could hold down the shift key, I could go all the way to the end and click on the last key. On the last note, it would select everything in the middle. It won't do that because this is built to be used with your fingers. So they've built in the extend selection tool. So if I click on the extend selection tool, the last note selected, I can go over here and select the first note. Boom, everything is selected. Now I can come down here to the bottom and add my accents. If you don't see this keyboard that's in the bottom zone, pop it up. There might be something else on here, but you need the keyboard up in order to be able to add the accents. So now all those have accents. Now if I want to go to another spot in my score and add accents, maybe like let's say up here, I trip myself up frequently because I just forget that something is selected and the extend selection tool is on, and I just click and boom, everything up here, everything in between is selected. You have to remember to unselect. You have to click someplace in the white area, and then you can click, and I can add accents on those three notes, and then I could go over to this other page. Now the other thing that happens is if I want to navigate right now, I can drag, but I can't drag with just one finger. I have to use two fingers. So then if I use two fingers, I can scroll the screen. I can go over to this other area of my score. I'm going to click someplace in the white area just to make sure nothing is selected. I'm going to add accents here in this measure, so I select the whole measure. And of course, if I wanted to, I could just click someplace in that measure. And then hit accents, and we're good to go. Now, if I've got those selected already, and I can do this with my finger or the mouse, I could select something else, like let's say measure 48. I can just draw. Oh, now it's not working. I can, with my mouse, it's really easy. I can just draw a selection box. I thought I did it earlier with my finger too, but I don't know, it's back and forth. But you have to use two fingers to navigate with that selection tool, extend selection tool is on. If it's not on, then you can use one finger and you can drag the scroll around as you'd like. The other thing that happens too is if I want to select the whole entire part, I can click on the first note, hold down, or click on the extend selection tool. But when I navigate to something that's off the screen, I feel like the other part is gone because it never selects the whole score. So you have to scrunch it way down, and then you can select the whole part. Maybe somebody else knows how to select the entire part at once. Alright, there's my tip.